Hey, fabulous eighth graders. It is hard to believe that we are already at week 13, the week of November 30th. Couple of announcements. I hope you had a wonderful break. Certainly, I enjoyed having some time off and a little time with my very immediate family. We have one more shortened unit this semester, sharing powers. I took out a couple of things so that we would stay at our 2 lessons per full week pace. Winter break is December 23rd through January 4th. And then the end of the semester, I believe, is January 14th. I did link the virtual calendar here. So if you click on that, it'll open up and I can show you what that looks like. Oh, I guess because I already have it. Here we go. So if you decide to open that, it will look like this, and it just shows you what the important days are. I figure some of you might need to know those. This week we are focusing on a review for our second unit, and then also taking our test. A couple of things to point out about the test. Buzz originally had it set up as 2 separate tests, and I felt like that was a lot and it was a little bit lengthier. So I combined it into one test, 35 questions if you take the regular test, 25 questions if you take the modified test. As always, you are welcome to use any notes and homework that you have completed for my class, but you are expected not to go beyond that. The review is the same whether you get modified work or not, and it is a little bit lengthy just because the unit was a little bit lengthy. So you're going to start out looking at tab 1, and tab 1 is just a review of the different things. So if you notice, you would click on enlightenment, enlighten me, and then you would add in the missing vocabulary there. Pretty straightforward. And then I put in the lesson numbers here to help you navigate that. Second thing, concepts, just like last time, you will be matching a concept with its definition. And so if we go on to tab 2, it's pretty straightforward. So it says natural rights, you read it, and then you make sure that it matches here. The third thing is a skill builder, and you're going to want to take the time to work through this. It seems a little bit arduous, a little bit complicated, but it's not so bad. It gives you a question, and then it walks you through and gives you advice on how to figure out what the correct answer should be. And then the last one, which is the recap, is it asks you questions, and I want you to write the actual answers. Do not put A, B, C, or D in there because that's not going to help you if any of these questions show up on the test. So if you notice, Montesquieu wrote about separation of powers, submit. Oh, look, I got that one right. So what I would write down is that Montesquieu wrote about separation of powers. You can also do the text version when you go back to do your notes on that to make it a little bit simpler. And Buzz expects us to do a discussion-based assessment, but you are submitting this instead. All right. So once you have completed that, you're going to simply go through. I'm going to move this, but this is the review for the test. You are going to drop that into the drop box here, and then you're going to start to do the review. And so a couple of things on the review, you will have already done this. Again, you can use your notes and assignments. And quizzes will be available. I don't have them written yet, but I will, and I will get them posted. They'll be loaded into Buzz when they are available. When you take your test, make sure you are in a comfortable space where you're not going to be distracted. Have your stuff ready. We won't have any live classes this week with new content. It will simply be drop-in for anyone who has any questions on the test. So I guess that's it. I hope you all had a great week, and I look forward to touching base with you. Reach out if you have any questions. I'm here for you. All right, you got this, nerds.